Hello everyone, welcome back to Lindsay's Builds. So, we thought we'd do another unboxing for you. It's another battleship, British battleship, HMS Prince of Wales. So so we'll go down camera and we will have a look. So here she is, HMS Prince of Wales. It is a Tamiya kit, 1/350 scale, no photo etch or anything like that. It was bought from Hobbycraft. So yeah, so we'll give you a little rundown on the gen. Her namesake was the title of the Princess of Wales. She was ordered in 29th of July 1936. Builder was Camel Laird of Birkenhead, which is in the UK. She was laid down in 1937, 1st of January. She was launched 3rd of May 1939. She was completed in 31st of March 1941. Commissioned on the 19th of January 1941. Her pennant number was 53. Her demise was sunk by Japanese air attack 10th of December 1941 in Singapore. So yeah, so that's a little bit of a gem for you. So I'm not going to read the rest out. So I'll read her armaments out. She had 2 times quadruple, 1 times twin 14-inch 356mm guns, 8 times twin 4.25 in 133mm DP guns, 4 times octuple 2-pounders 40mm 1.6 in AA guns. She had 3 times 20 barrel AA rockets, later replaced with 1 times octuple and 1 times quadruple 2-pounders, and she also had 1 times 40mm Bofors. Aircraft carried, which was a spotter plane, was the submarine Walrus seaplanes. She had 1 times catapult. She was King George V battle class battleship of the Royal Navy that was built at Camel Laird shipyard in Birkenhead. Despite being sunk less than a year after she was commissioned, Prince of Wales had an extensive battle history, first seeing action in August 1940. While still being outfitted in dry dock when she was attacked and damaged by German aircraft in her brief career. She was also involved in several key actions of the Second World War, including May 1941, the Battle of the Denmark Strait, where she scored 3 hits on the German battleship Bismarck, forcing Bismarck to abandon her raiding mission and head to port for repairs. Prince of Wales later escorted one of the Malta convoys in the Mediterranean, during which she was attacked by Italian aircraft. In her final action, she attempted to intercept Japanese troop convoys off the coast of Malaya as part of Force Z, when she was sunk by the Japanese aircraft in 10th of December 1941, 2 days after the attack on Pearl Harbor. She was sunk alongside her consort, the battle cruiser HMS Repulse, which were attacked by 85 Mitsubishi G3Ms and G4M bombers. So yeah, so that's a little bit of a gen. Okie dokie. So we're going to go in the box and we'll have a look. So I'll just move the box to one side. Well, get the lid off actually. So it's still taped a little bit. There we go. It's got a nice box art, as you could see. So I don't think I've ever done an unboxing on this. I've looked through my videos and I can't find nothing. So yeah. So we'll start off with a hull. Move this box round. So a hull is a one piece, as Tamiya normally do, one piece hull. Full hull. It's not a waterline option, it's just a straight full hull. It's nicely moulded. I think these panel line things here, these plate lines, need to be scribed to bring them out. So yeah, but other than that, no, it's pretty good. You got your usual seam line here to take out, and also she's a bit rough there, so there's only a little bit of sanding to do on the hull, which is pretty good. So just pull those instructions out. Okay, so I'll stick that back in there. Okay, you get the stand with it, so, and also you get a nameplate somewhere. There is a nameplate somewhere in it. So yeah, so that's what you get there. Not going to bother opening that, it's just the stand. So then you've got your decks, which is the bow deck there, nicely detailed, loads of like ammo boxes and everything else, and also you got your water brake at the front here, your anchor chains. So this will be another set that I shall buy photo etch for, possibly a wooden deck. That's your bell one. Obviously you have to do, there's some drilling points here, shows you where to drill. These will be for your guns and everything else. So there's K point, P point, another K point, another K point, another P and a K right at the back. There is some holes to drill here on the bow deck as well. There's just like 2, 4, 5 there, and also there's some at the back here as well to drill out. So that's there. But you know, it's nicely detailed. So you know, there's plenty of stuff there. If I fit a wooden deck to this, most of this, what I'd have to remove and replace with photo etch anyway. So we'll see. This is the main middle deck, where all your superstructures sit. This will be another kit that I shall buy metal bastards gun barrels for. So the actual wood deck is not really that good on here, not at all. So yeah, possibly she would need a wooden deck for this kit. But other than that, it's all right. There's no bowage, not substantial or anything like that. It's just normal when it's come out of the mould and it's still kind of quite warm. But the bow seems to be very straight, and also so does the stern. That seems very straight too. But yeah, that seems pretty good. So we'll drop them back in the bag. I must have opened these bags at some point. I think I may have done an unboxing on this on the PPM group. Okay, we'll have a look, see what's on this one. But this will be an official video of it. Okay, so you got your two seaplanes here. No, these are the Japanese planes that attacked it. So if you made a dio out of this, then you could have these flying over the top of the ship. These are the Japanese planes. These are your walruses, these ones on there. I think you only get one walrus by the look of it. We'll have to see. In there you've got some Carly floats, and then you've got your armaments on there as well as your AA guns. You've got these shields for the AA guns. Obviously they'll be replaced with photo etch if I get one of the big sets. There's some searchlights. These are the uprights between the two wings on the that one's a bit dodgy. Be careful that don't break off. That's the rear section of the walrus plane. And then you got your sea floats, and there's your in between stanchions between the wings. You have to be very, very careful with that. If that breaks anyway, I've got some spare walruses anyway. So there's your props for the planes, for these two Japanese planes. So two there and two for that one. But these are quite substantial size. These are nice size. So that's what's in that bag. Where did I put the bag for this? There it is. Be careful when I put that in because of that rear section of that plane. Okay, in this one we have a amount of stuff. On this one you've got your turrets, some turrets here, small turrets for the small armaments. That's your crane. This will definitely get replaced, this crane. There's some more armament things there. These are your props. This is twinned. This is twin. So it's got two sprues the same. Then you've got all your other armaments on here, and some fair leads, and some more armaments here. A couple of anchors. These are your main guns. These will get replaced. These will, for Masters gun barrels, the same as I did the King George. But the cranes are quite pathetic. They're just like one solid block, more or less. So I think I've got some spare cranes for a King George V anyway. So yeah. But that's what's on. These are your radars on here. Then you've got some boats, your small lifeboats on here, just here. And a couple of other little bits and pieces, and some other bits and pieces there. So the same, this is exactly the same sprue, this is. So you got more lifeboats, main guns, and everything else. So yeah, there's some more guns there. But I should definitely change these barrels, and also the cranes. That'll be definitely a must. But other than that, it's moulded quite nicely, as Tamiya always do. Can't fault Tamiya for its moulds. Even when they're aged, they're all kept up to standard condition, good condition. This is quite an old kit, I think this one is. £67 when I bought this one. So in this bag here we have main superstructures. So then we've got the sides to the main superstructure itself, and these are the doors to the hangar. This is because the King George class had a hangar. And these are platforms for more armaments. This is part of the mast, that is, and that one. This one, this side. I hope I'm keeping this in the shot, guys. And you got some more bits and pieces here to this superstructure on this one. These are supposed to be ladders. These will get replaced. These are quite pathetic. If I remember rightly, I replaced all the ladders on the King George. Okay, so we've got main guns, the two big main guns, and the smaller one. And then you got your stacks here. That's the top of the stack. These are the top of the stacks. There's one big one, one small one. These will get replaced with photo etch too. There's more platforms here for more side armaments. Some more barrels here. I was to say these barrels. Just cut these barrels off, and then put the metal ones in. Super glue them in. These are your holding plates for your props. These are your rudders. A few of the little bits and pieces. If I remember rightly, I had about 4 to 5, maybe 6 sheets of photo etch for the last one, the last King George class battleship I built. But yeah, some nice stuff there. It's okay if you're just building it as it out the box, but I don't do that. I actually like to mess with them. So I put photo etch on Master's gun barrels. So try and get that in. Okay, on these, this is the last packet. It's not too many sprues in this King George class. Got more superstructures here on this one. This is top half of superstructures. That's one of the bottom plates, if I remember. So's that one. That one. And you've got 2 more sides here for the superstructure. Then you've got other bits and pieces here. That's part of the top part of a mast and everything else. There's 2 masts, if I remember rightly, on this build. So yeah, it's not too bad, it's alright. So the only thing that lets it down is the cranes and the funnels. That's the only 2 that let them down. That's the bottom half. That's where all the lifeboats go. in there. And at the back here there is actually a hanger. There's a hanger somewhere. It is the hanger part here. Here, the hanger goes in here somewhere. If I remember rightly, I cut one of the hanger doors and had it halfway open with a plane sitting inside it. So then you've got your nameplates. You've got two of these, so you can have one each side to stand. Some more superstructure parts here, another mast part, there's another weapon here, another radar, and some more lifeboats. That's part of another superstructure, and some more parts of the masts there as well. So that's all the sprues. So like I said, it's nicely moulded, but the actual kit is quite basic. So if you're building it straight out of the box, no photo etch, no railings, and you just build it as you wanted to build it, it's an ideal kit. Very ideal kit, especially for your first time building one. I mean, 1/350 scale is a very good scale to build with. So it is the scale in between from 1/700 to 1/200. Then you got your usual insignias, and here you've got the markings for all the planes, for the Japanese planes, and also the walrus. You got your Union Jacks and everything else in that packet. You can't actually see it very well, but yeah, I'm keeping the decals in the back. You get two sets of instructions. You get one in Japanese and you get one in English. So this is there should be a colour guide in here somewhere. I haven't come across it yet. It might be in one of the books, actually. So this is the one in English. It's like I said, then you get one in Japanese. Yeah. So yeah, just gives you a brief history of everything else. Well, it gives you quite a bit of history actually. It gives you from when she left. That was upon her completion. That was portside view of the 5.25 inch high and low angle gun turrets. Prince of Wales escorts British Prime Minister Churchill on his voyage to Newfoundland in August 1941. Yes, unfortunately she did have a very short career. This is another photograph here of when she actually arrived in Singapore. So yeah, there's quite a bit of history there. There's quite a bit of reading. So if you like a bit of reading, that's the place to be. And you get a map of whereabouts actually through her career. You get a couple of photographs and camo of the Japanese aircraft. And then you come into your building process. So it mainly starts off with the underneath of the hull, putting the props and your rudders on. But I always leave my rudders until the build is completely finished, because rudders and your props, because guarantee 9 times out of 10 you end up breaking them off. So then you got your assembly for your main guns, 3 main guns. Then you got your process of building your decks on bow and stern. Same with this whip, putting your fair leads and everything on. Then you got your middle section, and that's your hanger deck floor with the rails. There's a bit more bell work here on this side. This is your deck for putting all your lifeboats on. And then you get into the lifeboats section, putting your lifeboats on, building your lifeboats, Carly floats, and you start and do your other sections for your main your side armaments. Same with this, it's still got your doing side armaments, Carly floats, building your superstructure around these parts. So it ends up like this. Then you're doing more superstructure work on this page. Let's just try and get that down a bit, that's it. More superstructure work. This one, when you build this ship, it's doing sub-assemblies, then painting, then joining them, because on this she's got on her superstructures she's got different colours, so you're using a dark grey, a light grey on this, on her superstructures, so you have to be careful when you're doing that. The best way to build this is in sub-assemblies, and yeah. Then you've got your ladders. These are just the plastic ladders, they're quite pathetic, so they will be replaced with photo etch ladders. This is your main superstructure here on this one, with the control system where the captain is and everything else. Then it's giving you more, building more parts of superstructures here, and then get them down. It's like I said, each platform is build the bottom one, prime it, get all your painting done that's necessary, then do your next one, and the same again with that one. Because it's like I say, there's like 2 to 3 different colours on these decks, on the superstructures. I'm sure you've seen photographs of my King George that I built in that dio. Then you start putting your funnels in, building your assembly for your funnels. Then you're laying down more armaments, building your armaments up just there. There's quite a lot to build in this one, same as the original King George. Then you're building the searchlights, attaching searchlights and radars. If you buy the photo etch set, you do get the tops for the radars in photo etch, that I do know. Then you got like your AA guns and everything else to put on and build. If I remember right, there's about 15 to 20 of those. Then you got your anchors on there, and you've got some more. Then you got your Orlenkos, Lenkons. Can never pronounce that right. You got them to build and put together. Then you got your walrus seaplane to build. And it shows you where to put it on there. I actually built two. So I sent for one and made that, and I had two on mine. I had one on the catapult and then the other one in the hangar. These are masts. These can be quite challenging doing these ones, these masts. There's your cranes. It's like I said, mine will be replaced with photo etch. And you got more mast work here and some more weapons to put on. Then you've got the Japanese aeroplanes, the bombers. Then you come into your rigging. There isn't too much rigging on this. It's only between the forward mast and the rear mast. Like you got your normal lines coming through from each mast, and then you got all your rigging up the masts itself. Then you got your stand to build, and that would be your finished product, guys, on that one there. Then it gives you your camo if you want to do the camo on it. Same with the planes. That's just a sprue count. This part here, that's all sprue counts. So I don't know why there isn't a colour guide in this. It tells you the paints. There is like little symbol for paints, but you've always got the box to come across anyway. Look. But she was exactly the same painted as the King George V, because they're both King George battleship configurations, because they're the same class. Although it was called the Prince of Wales, but they were King George class. So, yeah, you got a nice little photo there of the planes, Japanese planes. Yeah. So all in all, it's quite a good kit. So I'm sure I have a colour guide somewhere of the painting guide when I did the King George. But that's what you get in this kit. 1/350 scale by Tamiya is the Prince of Wales battleship. So yeah, got some nice artwork there. It's quite a nice box art, this is. Yeah, it's nice box art. So we're not going to waffle on any longer. For £67, I don't think they've gone up since I bought one. I have seen them in Hobbycraft, and they're no more than £70. That I do know, and they are well worth buying. And if you buy the photo etch will probably cost you around about between £30 and £35. You get the part A and part B sets, and then the cost of your gun barrels, I don't think your gun barrels are that dear. I think maybe a tenner for a set. So all in all, you know, it's well worth buying the extras for it, if you ask me. Well worth it. I mean, I've got some spares left from the first set I made, so yeah. But I mean, if you're going to build it straight out of the box, it's perfect for a beginner. It's absolutely perfect. So yeah. So we'll go back up camera. All in all, I would give it as a kit. If you're going to build it straight out of the box, you can't fault it. You know where good the molds are with Tamiya. I'll give it a good 10 out of 10. If you're an experienced builder and you want to go that extra mile with it, kit wise, actual kit wise, without no photo edge and everything in it, I would give it 8 out of 10. So, but you can't fault the kit itself. No, you can't. It's Tamiya are a great kit. They are Tamiya. They make great kits. So that is the Prince of Wales 1/350 scale battleship by Tamiya box review. So I hope you enjoyed the box review. If you like the video and you watch it, give it a comment, give it a thumbs up if you like it, and yeah, if you're not subscribed to the channel, and please take a look at my channel, and if you come across this video, just have a look at the content. There's plenty of videos, live streams and everything else, box reviews, and you like what you see, give it a good old subscription. Subscription's free. Push the notification bell and you'll be notified when my next video or my next live streams come out. So yeah, so I say goodbye, see you all soon, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.